Right, I think what we're going to do... Welcome back, by the way. This is episode 211. We're looking for the new world. We're just going to drive off in this direction. This direction being direction 1. West, I think it is. And we're just going to continue to go this way until we get to land. I think that's what we'll do. I don't really see... Unless I can find an Amidst version. I'll look for an Amidst version. Oh, hang on, what's that? Some water missing. Fascinating stuff. Yeah, Amidst. We'll look for an Amidst version for 1.6, because 1.6 had the same generation as 1.3. Okay, big news. I have discovered a version of Amidst that goes back to 1.6.4. So what we're going to do is we're going to fill in our seed number. Let's see if we can find our position. So we're in neg pause. So interestingly enough, yeah, there's just ocean for miles and miles around. Like, it's not even funny. There's just so much. I know where we are, right? So we're there, basically. I'll screenshot it if I can remember. Right, so according to this, we've got a fairly substantial continent if we continue going in this direction. So we're about halfway, I think, between our Mushroom Island and the continent. So if we keep going, we should see it. Let's turn our course slightly this way. I don't really want to establish a base out here or anything like that. Like, the series is too late on for us to actually do that. But we can at least head this way. What are we at? Minus 410. We've got to get to minus 450 before we get anywhere near there. So yeah, while we travel to this continent that I've seen on Amidst, we are going to go through a few more changes from 1.3. There's so many. I read out quite a few of them in the last episode. There are other changes though. Buckets now stack up to 16. Pigs now drop 1 to 3 pork chops instead of 0 to 2, which is good for our pig farm, obviously. Slimes no longer spawn as readily in super flat worlds. Here it is. This is exactly what I expected to see. Creepers have increased knockback effect, and depending on the difficulty, do more damage. So I knew about that one. That one was an interesting change. Creepers and spiders become aggressive towards the last mob or player that hit them. So that means if a skeleton hits a creeper, it would go for... that was always a change, was it not? Skeletons, creepers and zombies become neutral. Oh, that's in creative mode. Endermen apparently teleport behind the player. Villagers spawn from spawn eggs will get a random profession now. If we break a boat, it now drops... Oh, look, there's a jungle. We should actually go over there. Yeah, when we break a boat, we now get the boat back, apparently. So we'll have to try that out. There's changes with minecarts, extreme hills biomes. Yeah, we've already seen that about emerald ores. We saw that last episode. We're way ahead of them. We're way ahead of the notes here. Aye, there we go. So we get the boat. Nice. Right, so we got our first jungle biome here. Let's stop looking at the patch notes for now. And let's just wander through them. So we will find, either this episode or next episode, we will find a temple. I'll make sure of it via Amidst. But yeah, there's a lot going on. Oh, what? Is this just an island? Rubbish. What happened to the continent? I mean, there's more over there. We could go and check it out. Look at that sunset. Desert hills and ice mountains. They are now sub-biome types, apparently, in this version. And then there's the changes with enchanting and, you know, things like that. What is it? Enchanting. Leveling up. There's multiplayer option. You can do land worlds. We've already touched on that. There's many minor changes. Whoa, chill out. Many minor changes. As I said, wait, the player now gets the actual block. Oh, that's the pick block key. Oh, interesting. There's more commands, /ban /kick /TP. I think they might not have already been things. There's loads of changes. This is a mega update. A lot bigger than I initially thought. We won't go into all of them in detail, but we've got ourselves a jungle biome, which I will certainly be attempting to get. What do you call it? We'll be attempting to get saplings from, just in case. And we'll also be attempting to get the log types and things like that. Might as well do that now. I don't actually have a... I didn't bring an axe. I'm such an idiot. I enchanted an axe as well, specifically for a case like this. I didn't bring a bed either, so we can't skip the night. Oh, hello. Yeah, just boost me across the water, please. Right, so I think we should go and search for some temples and that. I'm going to have to craft one. I don't want to waste all my pickaxe's durability on tearing down a tree. Or maybe this one. This one's not that big. Look at this. Look at this poor excuse for a jungle tree. Yeah, I'll just use my pickaxe on this one. We'll get our jungle logs. And hopefully we can get some saplings. At least 4. Well, it's been a relatively peaceful night. Not too many attacks from mobs or things like that. I think what we'll do is we'll have a quick scan across the plains. I'm going to search up locations of temples and villages. We'll just have a brief look and then I think we'll head off. See, I want to do stuff with villagers, but we might. I don't know. It depends if we can find a village that's relatively close to somewhere we've already been. I mean, there is one place. There's one village I know that's relatively close. But yeah, we're going to have to just work at making sure things aren't too difficult if we do end up working with villagers. Right, let's head off then. Let's get our speed potion on. Right. Eat my dust. No, I'm kidding. Anyway, moving on. This is why potions are good. They will help us get from A to B very quickly. So we'll head off in this direction. What's our coords? Minus... Oh man, that's massive coordinates if you ask me. Right, so what's our coords? We're at minus 5.2k. Oh! Nothing happened. You saw nothing? Oh. How far do we have to go to get to where we want to be? We've got to go quite far. Here's a taiga with a bit of snow. Not bad. I mean, this would be cool. This is cool and all, but there's already a taiga close to my my beta base. Look at this. Bare rock. I've always been fascinated by bare rock like this. I don't know why. It's like what constitutes this what causes that generation? What's the meaning behind it? Is it actual generation? Is it a glitch? Nice view of the taiga. Ooh, look at that. Nice mountain off to the side there. More taiga, ocean, a swampland. Oh. Right, shall we chance it? Shall we chance it? Oh, look at that. Oh, pro MLGer. I wonder if MLGs now actually work. Can you survive jumping to, like, one high water? We should definitely test it, because I'm curious. Oh. Oh, look at that. Epic. I don't know why. I just thought, you know, why not show that off? Yeah, so we're currently heading to the coords of a jungle temple. There is actually one closer to my base. And believe it or not, I've actually clicked off the coords, so I don't actually know where it is. We've also got to think, are there any other items we need for the museum? I'm not sure. I'm not convinced. But maybe there is, I don't know. Right. I'm still looking for an opportunity to test the one high water theory. Time to pull out the perils because I can't be bothered running around in these hills. What? Get out of the way, stupid cow. Right. That is where our target is. That is where the treasure lies. Oh, should we try jumping into one high water? I'm very tempted, honestly. But let's do it from further down so we don't, like, die. Cool. Good to know. Is that it? I think I see it. There better be something good in this. Oh, look at that. Look at that bare rock. See what I mean? That stuff just fascinates me. Right. There better be something good in here. Otherwise, this venture's been for absolutely nothing. Let's head in, shall we? Shall we do it the proper way? We'll enter by the door. Its door's not completely overgrown or behind dirt, which is cool. Right. How do you do this again? Is that how you do it? Nope. Is that how you do it? Nope. Hey! Secret chest with gold in it. It was worth it. We can make another 6 power rails. Ready? Ha! Missed. Right, what's in this one? Where's that string? Ha! Missed again. Get good. Right, it was worth it. We got 14 gold. We can make another 12 powered rails. And it's turning night. Right, looks like we're going to be travelling at night. We're going to try and get to a desert to see a desert temple. Let's hope this leaf doesn't despawn. Right, yeah, we'll head over there now. I do have speed potions that I can use. And yeah, we'll just head there. We'll travel during the night, I guess. I don't have a bed. I could make one, but nah, we might as well just traverse the area at night. So, what's the chords of this? We've got to go to minus 7,000 on the X. And we've got to go to minus, or positive, sorry. Positive 8,000. No, sorry, positive 7,200 and something or other. Positive 7.2k, so yeah, we've got to watch ourselves, watch we don't go too far off the beaten track. Hey, we've reached the desert on the eaves of a snowy biome, snowy taiga. What the heck was that? I didn't fall there, did I? Must have done. Anyway, as you can see off in the distance, we've got our first and probably our only desert temple. Yeah, I'm too lazy to walk that extra few hundred blocks. And this had better be worth it. Otherwise, I'm going to be very disappointed. As you can see, back in these versions, up until 1.7, you had wool here. 1.8 changed it, I should say. Cool. Right. Well, we've got TNT. More gold. Not going to say no to that. Oh, it's just the greatest thing ever. Look at that. How much gold is that? 13. 17. 27 gold. Inside a single one of those. That's pretty cool. Was it worth it? Yeah, I would say so. Right. We've got a few other options. We could potentially head to a village. There's a village that's fairly close by. Should be over here, right? 7.1, 7.5. Unless it hasn't generated. 7.1, 7.5. Yeah, I don't see it. That's a bit of a rip. There is one close by, another one close by. But yeah, I don't see it. There's a light over there, but that looks like it's just a lava pool. Well, disappointing. There isn't, or there doesn't seem to be a village in this area at all. We've got 14 seconds left on our speed. There's another one over there. We'll go and see if we can get to that one. It's over the water. Yeah, that's right, just run. Oh, hang on, I wonder if mob collision's on. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. I don't know. It's hard to tell. It should be over here. Minus 7.4. 7.1. Doesn't seem like this exists either. So we must have got lucky. The first two structures we saw existed. However, the structures that we see, or we can't see here, they're nowhere to be seen. Oh, look, there it is. Hey! So it's submerged by the hill. So yeah, at least this thing exists. Unfortunately, it seems like the village does not. Right, let's not land on the pressure plate. More gold. Emeralds. Emeralds is actually fantastic because that means we've got more of a chance of having everything we need when we get back to doing the museum. Right, I think what we'll do is we'll call it a day there. We shall head back, and the way we'll do that is by creating a portal. And we'll travel in the nether, I guess. I don't think there's any issues with travelling this... travelling in the nether here. Like, I don't think we'll intersect the triple nether fortress or the double nether fortress. I think we should be clear of that. Right, let's see where we end up here. We're going to load new terrain. Looks like we are. Brilliant. This is getting further away, isn't it? Yeah, this is getting closer to the 1,000 quad. Right, you might be thinking that I know where I'm going. Truth is, I really don't. I'm sure I just took more damage there from falling one block. It's really, really peculiar. Right, I'm pretty sure we've got to go this way. I'm feeling the effects of lag as a result of loading new terrain. There's a fortress there. I wonder if that is one of the fortresses that I saw. Oh look, we're right next to it. Well, I guess we're exploring one of them. I was hoping to save that. Oh, I was trying to save this until later. There's a blaze spawner. Oh no, I thought we were going to find a way out, but it was just the land not loading. Is that the land not loading? No, I think we're okay. Oh, let's go for it. Ho 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 ho. I risked it, and it was worth the risk just to get down here. Well, at least we're going to get some more glowstone. Not going to say no to that. Well, this is a wee bit annoying. As you can see, we're stranded by the edge of a pretty substantial lava pool. And I don't think there's much hope in us getting across it. I really hope it doesn't get to the point where this takes as long as it would in the overworld. But it's looking like that at this point in time. We've got a... Oh look, I see a ghast. Let's get up here, shall we? See what we can see. Oh! Did we get anything? Hey, ghast here. Yes, we've got a few guys in there. The reason I'm up here though is not to go to the fortress, it's to see if there's a way over the massive lava ocean. Time to leave. The weird thing about the arrow trajectory is that you can't even see where you're aiming. Okay. I mean, that wasn't the most difficult shot ever. We didn't get any gas tiers, it looks like. Let's continue heading this way. There's mega lag spikes. I think they mess with chunk rendering in this version, which has clearly had an adverse effect. I've not had lag when loading chunks this badly since beta 1.2. Also, ghost blocks are a thing. Thought I should mention that. Very annoying, and of course, it's only recently they've just been removed. Either they've been removed recently or they've said they're going to remove them and they haven't removed them, or something like that. I don't know. I don't know the ins and outs. But they're not supposed to be part of the game at this point. But this is clearly a version they were very prevalent in. I'm glad we've turned this into a productive trip, otherwise I would be very unhappy. But we've managed to get ourselves a fair amount of... oh, there's even more there. Yeah, we've managed to get ourselves a fair amount of glowstone. Oh yeah, as you can see, we're now insta mining stuff. I've been doing that for the last episode, and I've not realised it. But yeah, this is clearly at the stage of the game where you could do that insta break. So that'll be good for getting things like sand and that. Right. Will I survive that drop? I think I will. If we fall in lava, all we need to do is place our ender chest quickly and drop our diamond stuff in it. That's all we need to do. Am I going to survive that? Yeah. It wasn't a close call, but it wasn't one I took lightly, put it that way. Oh dear. Oh, for crying out loud. Oh, I was so close. I mean, the good thing is, minus 297, 823 is the coordinates. Where did we spawn? Oh, okay, it's not too bad. Grrr, I'm very annoyed. Well, so that's clearly how we get back, eh? That is how we get back. Hey, I just realised you get XP from smelting. I know that's commonly known, but it's new in this version. You also get XP from ores, I believe. I was probably getting loads of XP from ores last episode and didn't realise it. Alright, here we go. We're on a mission to get our stuff back. Thankfully we won't lose it all. But, you know, it's a wee bit annoying if we do lose even some of it. Minus 300, 820. Minus 300, 820. It should just be over here, right? Minus 300, 820. Oh! Would help if I could sprint when I want to. Yeah, there it is. There's the pillar. Thankfully there was no... Oh, there was fire around. But most of my stuff's fallen down here, which is good. Oh look, you can shift-click armour on to your body now. You can't right-click it though when it's in your inventory. See, little changes like that. It's nice to appreciate when they came out. I think I'll call the episode there for today, since we've got back successfully. Now I need to remember where the tunnel actually is. Yeah, anyway, next time we'll probably get back to building or something. You know, doing something that's actually productive. But it was nice to check out the biomes. There we go. Cool. But yeah, next time we'll get back to some building or something like that. I haven't got a Scooby yet. But that's the beauty of it. We will find out next time. Until then, thank you for watching. And I'll see you when I see you.